Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I'm in Lapland. As Christmas is coming up, I've got my Christmas jumper on and I thought I'd come to the capital of Lapland, Rovaniemi, to spend one night in the Arctic Light Hotel and to see if it's actually worth the price. You will be surprised how much I paid for one night at this particular hotel. It wasn't too expensive, but it wasn't cheap either. I've checked myself into the 4th floor in a loft suite, which sounds very cozy, and I'm hoping it is. It's -2 out here. Let's get inside and get warm. Right, I'll show you around the hotel in a little bit, but first, let's head up to my room. Is that a dress? So I booked the Loft because they looked like the nicest rooms in the hotel, and I thought being in Lapland, being up in the Loft, it'd be really cozy. So looking forward to seeing this. So I'm in room number 403. Oh, this is nice. Love how the lights come on. Big thing up here are these big windows. So I guess when they're off, you might even be lucky enough to see the northern lights. I don't know. I think my room's around here. 403. Let's go in. So it was at this point where my microphone died, so I'm just doing a little bit of a voiceover for this part. The room was so cozy. I was hoping to get this attic, cozy, warm feeling with the room, with the added skylights, so it meant that we could lay in bed, and if they were in the sky at the time, we could have probably seen the northern lights. I loved the wooden beams showing through the room as well. There were some odd choices of ornaments in the room. I thought that was complimentary, but no, it was €12 if we wanted to buy it. Love this rug on the bed. The mini bar was quite pricey. Again, not quite sure what was complimentary. I thought that would have been, and then I realised the mini bars over here. Kettle, tea and coffee. There was some nuts, some Pringles, and some great glasses. Not quite sure how I'm supposed to put them down when drinking out of it, but I guess you're supposed to hold them the whole time. Browning was on point though, even on the napkins. Some salted caramel there. There was an espresso machine. Love the mugs. And then the mini bar with chocolate, champagne, beer, Coca-Cola, orange juice, and there was some spirits in there. Quite pricey, I thought, though. Branding was on point everywhere, even on the Do Not Disturb signs. In the wardrobe, a couple of slippers, nice couple of robes as well. The ironing board was in here. We had extra blankets, extra pillows if needed. And what was a little bit concerning is that they added these earplugs. I think I now know why, and that was because the lift was literally just behind the bed. It was a really lovely, spacious living room. The sofa laid out into a sofa bed, and I guess they are supposed to replicate antler horns on the wall. Just over here, a little office, and the room wasn't overly that clean, to be honest, because someone obviously was doing their makeup there and they left the powder all over the side. A little seat there, and the floor, again, was quite grubby and dirty in places. The carpet was really worn and actually coming away from the join there. Obviously, getting into the bed from one side was a little bit more difficult than the other. The amount of times I banged my shoulder on there. The bed was so comfortable, though. I had no complaints about it whatsoever. You can see why the bed was extremely cushionable. Was it had two pretty big mattresses on there, and also that big squishy mattress topper that they have in Finland. And there was only one downside to the bed. There are so many little black curly hairs on this bed. There are loads. A lot of stainage on this couch, and there's loads of little fine white bits. It's like it's dandruff or something. They're all over the cover here. So many little black curly hairs on this bed. Quite warm in the room, and just realised this doesn't seem to be working. So how do we can control the temperature? It's not working at all. Let's check out the bathroom. I actually really like this bathroom. First up, check out the tiled, polished floor. And over there in the corner, not something you see very often in a bathroom, but a nice mini sofa. I love those lamps as well. It makes it a really nice kind of cozy feeling kind of bathroom with the sloping ceilings. Love that mirror. And just check out the bath. There's a big polar bear, backlit as well, quite nice. Nice big deep bath and shower. You can definitely get at least 3 people standing in this shower. Shower head number 1, shower head number 2, and tap number 3. Is it worth the money though? I'll tell you the price at the end. So I wanted to do dinner in the hotel because I've got a really nice restaurant downstairs, which I've heard some rave reviews about. But unfortunately, we could not get a booking for dinner tonight. Now, bearing in mind, we turned up at the hotel at 3:30. It's the date of recording this was the 10th of December. Obviously a very busy time in Lapland. The whole city, I think, is pretty much fully booked, and every single restaurant we've been told you'll never get a seat in. So we've got to try and find a restaurant. We were quite lucky actually, because the restaurant is right next door to the hotel. So a little bit gutted we can't go in there for dinner tonight, but we can go in there for breakfast. So looking forward to that. We're eating tonight at restaurant Nili. Pure taste of Lapland. I love how they've got these real flames outside. Gabby should be in here. Fancy seeing you here.
Well, you know, I was just sat here waiting for this boy. I was going to meet him, but he didn't show up, so I thought, well, might as well have dinner with you.
I think we got lucky with the table actually though. Nice view. We're lucky to get a table, but it is 5 o'clock. So if we don't eat now, we won't eat at all. We've literally been around loads of these restaurants. Oh my God, check out the menu. Solid wood. See what we got. Love the look of this. Salmon soup in a creamy fish broth. Cooked Arctic Ocean salmon with potatoes and chive dill oil. Everyone always goes on about the fact whenever I go out to eat dinner, I always eat the salmon. And you are right. On this occasion though, I am definitely going to go for the salmon because I don't think I can eat the reindeer. There's a lot of reindeer on the menu. Starters. Salmon soup is a bit of a thing here in Lapland, you know. It's supposed to be quite nice. Weird about me, I can't eat reindeer. Can you? Are you going to?
Is it bad that I'm going to say yeah? I really want to try it because it's a tradition here and I want to experience it. And like, I would feel bad, but then I can't be hypocritical and then go and eat some bacon and some sausages.
Well, that's true. Apparently reindeer meatballs are supposed to be the thing. I don't know if they've got them on here. So to start, we've got some Lappish red bread and butter. Dig in, Gabby, try some.
Is that like the...
Yeah, I think you can spread it with that.
We're so used to just using a knife. Problem is, if I start eating bread, I don't want my main because it will fill me up. That's so weird. It's really hard. It's like it doesn't spread well. I don't know why, but I was kind of expecting the reindeer to be like almost like a chop. Do you know what I mean?
I thought that, yeah.
I weren't expecting it to be like almost like mince or mushed up.
I think that's just the way that this particular meal comes, though.
Maybe.
Look at the Christmas berries you've got on there as well.
I like that. I like that touch. I like this little compliments from the chef. I like that. I do like the fact that they've put my potato on the side. They've done it so that Bumps could have a little bit of this because I don't know if he's going to like it or not. So obviously that's got dairy in it, so it's been separated. So I like that.
I have to say, I just tried this bread with the butter. That is so good. And the salmon. I've been, in Finland before when they serve it on these black plates. It's just so nice. With some extra potatoes there for Casper. By the way, check out Casper's baby seat.
It's like a doll's chair.
It's like a dog's chair. It's so cute. I'm going to try this sauce first. Wow. I think it's smoked salmon, actually. Oh, wow. Melts in your mouth. It's got like a lovely smoke. Yeah, lovely smoked. And it's quite crusty on top. That's nice. It's a rich meat, isn't it?
Tastes like braised beef.
Do you know what you said? We was having this conversation. Yeah, we was having this conversation, and you said, "I bet you it tastes like great brisket or something like that." Yeah. Hey, can I have a try?
Yeah, go for it.
It's like this particular meal. It tastes a bit like corned beef, like a luxury corned beef. That's nice.
Yeah.
Wow, dinner was really nice. The price we paid, it came to €95 for 2 mains and a glass of red wine, white wine. I think it did include the bread, or that was maybe just gifted.
I'm not really sure, to be honest with you, but I think, well, Casper had a side as well, so that was added in there.
So we've got about an hour till we head out into the wilderness, onto this frozen lake to hopefully, fingers crossed, see the northern lights. So we're just going to walk up to the town centre, because if you've never seen Rovaniemi town centre, there are loads of Christmas trees. And there's also a nativity scene with a difference.
Ooh.
Let's go and have a look. They start celebrating Christmas here in Rovaniemi in November, sometimes a little bit earlier actually. I'm sure I saw on the webcam here they were putting up decorations about the end of October. Look at that nightclub. You can go grooving, you can go dancing in Lapland. These pods are a great idea. I did look and see if any of these were available, but unfortunately they weren't. They've got hanging candles there in the roof. Amazing. This is how you get a takeaway in Lapland. Reindeer pizza. You wouldn't get that anywhere else, would you? Here in Rovaniemi, they also have the world's most northern McDonald's, which I know that Gabby is looking forward to maybe going to if we get time. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow morning just after we check out. But it's actually... Oh, I don't know. See, I don't know about you, but McDonald's menus in other countries seem to be so much better than ours, especially the Spanish one. So I don't know about the Finnish one. We'll have to check it out. Right, correct me if I'm wrong, and someone will tell me this in the comments, but you see the little stars in the windows? I was told the reason why they're everywhere in people's windows is because in the olden days, or in a snowstorm, it's a great way to figure out where you are, or where you like in residential areas especially. People have them in their windows so they can find out in a snowstorm where their house is.
There's a market round here.
That's quite a popular hotel when coming and staying in Lapland. It's actually reasonably priced as well, but it's no frills. Hotel Santa Claus. People that have just arrived here for Christmas are probably a little bit gutted, as am I actually, because there's not much snow around. Today temperatures are up to 3-4 degrees, so a lot of snow has melted. It's now just turned into piles of hard ice. Some of the kids are still using their sledges though. Look at this nativity scene. All made out of ice. A little bit of a Christmas market going on. And the main shopping area is up here. They put this ice skating rink down every year. A little bit of water, blocks of ice, and then hopefully it's good to go all winter long. Some people are persevering. There might be no snow, but it doesn't stop some. Trying to keep them calm.
Are we keeping our walking boots on?
There's not too much snow, so we don't need to
Are
worry.
you keeping your coat on underneath, aren't
Yeah.
you?
You don't have to. But yours is like a duvet.
Yeah, I could not keep mine on underneath. You're going to be boiling though, right?
I'll be alright. Nice and toasty.
There's a hole in the crotch.
It's about a 20-minute drive from here into the wilderness. Just got to get geared up, we'll be good to go. Nice and warm?
I feel alright, yeah. I feel like a bloke. You've got to go and work on the roads. You're like a workman on who fixes the roads.
At least these are pink.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of feminine about me.
I know it seems a little bit excessive, but temperatures tonight are quite cold, minus 10 degrees expected out there near the lake.
Yeah, the northern lights, and I'll show you the forecast that is worth checking for the purpose. But once you see the stars, really the only thing you should do is just be outside and look up.
So the moonlight won't affect it too much, too bright?
You mean the moon?
Yeah, because it's quite bright tonight.
It will affect it because it's a source of light, but it will not affect if you see them or not.
Okay.
It will only affect, look, if they're really strong, it doesn't really matter.
I don't think they are though.
It might affect just the brightness of them, but it's not going to affect if you see them or not. Then no.
Okay.
It is, I think it's about minus 11 here right now.
It's a bit cold out here, Casper.
If I was making fire somewhere in the snow, I would build it on top of these two, or like two bigger logs. That's where I would start building it. So you never want to have dry anything wet below it, because that's going to evaporate. It's going to suffocate the fire from underneath. Even if it gets wet, basically it's fine. You can dry it within seconds, which if matches get wet, it's a big problem. So this is what we will use to start fire. And then there's plenty of things to find around in nature here. What we find is basically just this. What we're going to use today. This is a birch tree. Birch trees grow very slow, and so the wood grows very dense, and it burns very long. It's a great firewood, and the bark is very flammable. So this is what I have here. So this is a bark of a birch tree, right here. That's what I'm going to use to start fire. There we go.
Wow. Yeah. So you've got to have one of them handy, haven't you, in order to be able to do it.
You guys can try afterwards if you would like. Now, of course, you start with smaller pieces. Do that. There's a private swimming hole that's lit up, so it's a cool thing to see as well. So
We're out on a frozen lake right now. I know that you probably can't see it, but the camera will never do it justice. But here's some photos of where we currently are in the wilderness. I mean, the stars look amazing, the moon looks amazing.
It's surreal.
It is.
It's absolutely
Apparently
surreal.
he's taking us to a...
It's where they go swimming.
yeah, do you want to do it?
Well, go swimming?
It's minus 11 right now.
No, you're all right.
Oh, bless him. You're on a frozen lake, Fumpies. By the way, it's perfectly safe, the guide has told us. It's a good few feet thick, the ice. Wow.
We're heading in a backyard.
Oh, is that theirs, is it?
Yes, it is, it is. Just so there's like a little fence around,
Oh, yeah.
so we can go there. But yeah,
Yeah.
because they have this sort of device that creates like these bubbles, so
Okay.
it's not gonna freeze.
Oh,
So
I
the
see.
water
To
is
keep the
moving.
water moving, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't want to go for a dip then? Can you imagine doing that?
I don't know why anyone would. I know it's meant to be healthy, but
You're supposed to come out of the
can't.
sauna and then literally go for a dip in there. This is a private one. It's not for the
didn't
tourists.
Gordon Ramsay do that?
Yeah.
I thought he did.
You can do it.
Oh no, it's not for me though.
I would so give it a go, but unfortunately I don't have my bathing suit and there's other people around and I don't want to ruin their night.
Like sausages? No, sigue.
For Mother Nature.
Good morning. We've arisen from a long winter's nap. Actually, that was a really nice sleep in that bedroom. And we didn't get to see the Northern Lights, unfortunately. Well, we couldn't see them, but we could see the stars from the window. We're off to breakfast.
His eyes don't look like Santa's though. Santa's a bit more squinty and a bit more...
He's got blue eyes. I imagine Santa's have brown eyes, don't know why.
I don't know.
But they're a bit more squinty.
Santas are a bit more.
You've met him, have you? Have you met the real Santa then? Because I thought that was the real Santa.
No.
I think breakfast is quite busy because people are sitting out. It looks like everywhere actually. Breakfast buffet style. Look at all the vitamin shots. We've come fairly late though, haven't we? Hope there's still quite a lot here. Sausages, bacon. Look at that at breakfast. Isn't that cute? Gabby, they've got a hot chocolate station. Look at that. Hot chocolate station.
That's so cool. What's this?
With real cream as well.
What's that? Is that pancake or something?
I don't know. Good old winter warmer porridge. No one's here to sit us down. Is there anywhere to sit in here? Yeah, there's a table in here, so let's go and sit down. So nobody was here to seat us, and there's no cutlery on the table or anything. So I guess we've got to try and find where the cutlery drawer would be. It's got to be around here somewhere, isn't it? There you go. This little man this morning has got some cornflakes. Yeah, are you going to eat these cornflakes? Yum, 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 yum. He doesn't want them. We're at that difficult stage where he doesn't want to eat anything apart from drink milk. This was obviously the restaurant where we wanted to eat last night, but we couldn't. But for breakfast, it's a bit of a weird atmosphere to eat in a restaurant that's quite dark like this. Mind you saying that, it is only just getting light outside. Gone for a healthy shot this morning and a cranberry crumble. Let's try this out. Couldn't find a small spoon, so I had to. Wow, that's nice for the morning.
So obviously I've got mushrooms. I have no idea what that is, but I thought I'd give it a whirl. This is like their local bread, so I'm just going to try that. This is reindeer pate, and this is tuna pate. And obviously I've got salmon as well, and obviously a bit of butter to go on the local bread, and then I thought I'd get some of this just to be healthy.
That is nice, I've had some of that.
Yeah, why not? And I've just got some toast.
I went for some granola and some cornflakes, something sweet, and rather nice cappuccino. How was your reindeer mousse? I can't say I'd want reindeer mousse for breakfast, but you go for it.
Reindeer pate.
Oh, reindeer pate. So, in the basement, let's go check out the gym. Pretty decent sized gym, everything you could possibly need. Can't say I'm a gym person. They've packed a lot into this hotel actually, that's why it's a 4.5-star hotel. Randomly, not 5 or not 4. I don't know what they get the half star for. There's a massage room here. Just one room. That's it. It's down here. Is that lift? That's so random in this hotel, this really old-fashioned style lift. I know, I'm taking a ride in the lift going to nowhere. So our stay in the Arctic Light Hotel here in Rovaniemi. How much did it cost me? It cost me £485. You have to book quite early. I booked this in September, I think it was. If you leave it till after September, you'll be lucky to get a room here. There are rooms that start at around about £180 to £200 a night, so you can do it cheaper, but I wanted to stay in a attic style room because I thought it'd be quite cozy, and actually it was really nice having those skylights.
Oh, that was the best. That was so nice, just looking at the stars. So you could just
amazing.
Lay in bed, relax, and just look up, and yeah, it felt so magical.
We couldn't see the Northern Lights, obviously, because obviously being in the town here, we probably had too much light pollution. Was a little bit gutted about the restaurant last night, although saying that, it was kind of a blessing in disguise because the restaurant we actually did eat in, I felt was even better. I mean,
so nice,
I can't comment on the
yeah.
food in the other restaurant, but just the surroundings, like that log cabin, and how the staff were dressed in their authentic Finnish gear.
Yeah, it really did give you a taste of the culture as well. It was.
And I'm glad you had.
Yeah.
I'm glad you embraced it rather than me, who's still a bit of a wimp and like I can't do it. I can't.
The local produce, you mean?
You mean reindeer? Yeah.
No, the food was amazing.
Where the hotel is located, it's quite central to the town, so you can go out, grab a coffee, do a little bit of shopping, do a bit of ice skating. You can still go and see Santa because there's a place up there where you can actually go and see Santa. It is only just like about a 10-minute taxi drive to Santa Claus Village if you wanted to do that. Like I said, I didn't book my excursion through the hotel, but you can do. I did it through a company called Wild Nordic. They're not sponsored this video, I just have known of them. Last night's experience was amazing. It's been something that I've been wanting to take Gabby on for a while.
Well, let's put it this way, it was definitely worth the wait because it was incredible.
And now that Ryanair and EasyJet do flights to Lapland, it is so much cheaper to come here than it used to be 3 or 4 years ago. My top tip is to book the flights early in the year as well as your hotels to guarantee a good room. I mean, there's so many different places to stay in Rovaniemi. I mean, just go and search. There's different boutique hotels, there's tree houses, there's lodges, there's cabins. I mean, just amazing
There's
how many
something
places
for
you can do.
everybody. Yeah.
So you don't have to spend a fortune to come to Lapland for a couple of days compared to what you used to do years ago. Tell me what you thought in the comments. Please give the video a thumbs up. Remember to hit that subscribe button and I'll see you next time.